In August of 1973, inside a quiet faculty residence at the University of Lagos, specifically known as Plateau, a small gathering took place that would quietly alter the religious landscape of West Africa and the whole globe. At the center of this gathering was a 32-year-old mathematics lecturer who had opened his own house to a group of 15 university students. They did not just meet to launch a global movement, nor did they intend to build a mega church. They came simply for systematic, verse-by-verse scriptural exposition. Today, on the internet and across modern Christian of those original 15 who sat in this living room. While modern curiosity often seek mystery or forgotten figures in the shadows of church history, a careful historical examination reveals that the story of this fellowship spread does not rest on a sprawling political committee, but on a fundamental partnership between two central figures. To understand how a 15-member Bible study transformed into the multi-million members deeper Christian life ministry, we must look closely at the teacher who led the study and the young woman whose tireless work behind the scenes gave those early teachings the wings. The architect of this movement was William Florencio Kumuyi, born on the 6th of June 1941 in Erin, Ijesha, Ogun State. Kumuyi grew up in a strict Anglican household where daily scripture reading and hymn singing were the norm. Yet, like many intellectuals of this generation, his exposure to secular education during his secondary school years at Mayfield School introduced him to rigorous academic skepticism. Kumuyi was an exceptional scholar. In 1967, he graduated with first-class honor in mathematics from the University of Ibadan, a premier academic institution in Nigeria at that time. By the early 1970s, after completing his postgraduate education, he had secured a prestigious position as a lecturer in the Department of Mathematics at the University of Lagos. That will be a story for another day. His academic training in logic and analytical precision heavily influenced his approach to theology. He did not just rely on theoretical oratory. Instead, he treated the scripture with systematic clarity of a mathematical proof. Students who were spiritually searching began approaching the young lecturer outside the classroom, asking for deeper instruction in Christian theology. This led directly to the opening of the self-residence Flat 2 in August 1973. That small act of hospitality marked the beginning of what will eventually be recognized worldwide as the deeper Christian life ministry today. While Pastor Kumuyi served as the expositor, the fellowship's rapid intellectual and practical outreach during its fragile infancy required an operational backbone. This brings us to the second pivotal figure among those early attendees, Abiodun Kumuyi, born in Epe, Lagos State, on January 7, 1952. Abiodun was a young woman of intense devotion and sharp administrative ability. She had converted to Christianity in 1972 and was studying business and secretarial studies at the Federal College of Education in Akoka, just a short distance from the University of Lagos campus. When she joined the group of 15 in 1973, Abiodun did not merely sit as a passive listener. Recognizing the details, verse-by-verse studies held immense value beyond the walls of Plateau. She put her professional secretarial training to work. She sat during the meeting, transcribing Kumuyi's spoken sermons by hand. She typed them onto stencils, duplicated them, and hand-bound them into the fellowship earliest gospel tracts and booklets. Every cassette tape recording sent to outlying fellowship groups was painstakingly catalogued and manually labeled in her handwriting. She also helped establish the fellowship's first choir, giving voice to their public gathering. On September 13, 1980, 7 years after those initial meetings, William Kumuyi and Abiodun Kumuyi were married in Lagos. Their union was blessed with 2 sons, Jeremiah and John. As the fellowship expanded from a campus Bible study group into a denomination with thousands of national and international branches, Abiodun's role expanded with it. In October 1992, she spearheaded the launch of the Christian Women Mirror, a monthly publication designed to provide practical instruction on Christian family life, ethics, personal development. Serving as its editor-in-chief until her passing, she built the publication into one of the most widely circulated Christian magazines in West Africa and even across the globe today. Read both by men and women across various denominations. On Saturday morning, April 11, 2009, during the ministry annual Easter retreat held at the International Bible Teaching Center in Ayobo, Lagos, Mommy Abiodun Kumuyi passed away. Her passing was marked with deep solemnity across the global ministry she had helped build from a 15 members gathering 36 years ago. Reflecting on her life and partnership, Pastor Kumuyi offered a rare personal tribute that captured the unique nature of their shared journey. In his word, he said, "When she was alive, she accepted me first as a teacher, then as a husband, and then as a pastor." Today, Pastor W.F. Kumuyi continues his ministry across Africa and globally through initiatives like the Global Crusade with Kumuyi, GCK. While internet speculation often fixates on the unwritten biographies of every single individual present in that 1973 living room, historical reality reveals a simple truth. They are defined by conviction, stewardship, and dedicated service. The story of Flat 2 remains a remarkable case study in modern church history, showing how a quiet commitment in a university apartment blossomed into one of the largest Christian movements in the modern globe today. If you like what I'm doing, please like, comment, and share to other people. And don't forget to subscribe so we can reach more audience. Thank you. See you in the next video.